much taking off my boots and putting on my wrestling shoes. That's how hard it was. Because for me and some of the people that were with me when I was in the WWE would know me, and they knew how I trained. And I trained like I took professional wrestling it was like my Olympic tournament. So I trained for it that way. I always stayed in great shape. I always did cross training where I wasn't just getting big and strong. I was actually working like if I was working for an actual wrestling match, because that's what you do when you go out there. You have to keep your body prepared. And when I was coming home just to get some extra conditioning, I would do some little stops into the Olympic Training Center, maybe drill with a couple of guys, working on my hands a little bit. So I was doing stuff recreational just to kind of help me with professional wrestling. So when it went from the transition, all it was instead of doing it more recreational, kind of kick the notch up a little bit and say, okay, we're doing this for real now. So that's how easy it was. I mean, it was just going in there saying, okay, now we're not doing this recreation. Now we're not just jabbing the movement. Now we're doing some sparring. Now we're going some live goes and everything like that. So that made my transition a lot smoother. It's just more intense. And then making the transition back, I don't think it's going to be just a straight transition back to professional wrestling, because I'm so new in the MMA game that there's so many more people that I want to fight. So hopefully I won't have to just cut that off completely, and I'd be able to do possibly some pro wrestling shots here and there, maybe on a lighter schedule, and go out there and just kind of get back to my fans. I think there was a lot of people that I've been getting on MySpace, Facebook, that have been calling, emailing, everything, saying, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Because you disappeared. So I still owe something to my professional wrestling fans. So hopefully I can go back there and give back to those fans a little bit more before it's all said and done.
All right, Bobby. Well, we want to thank you for coming on the show with us tonight. We want to once again let everybody know that June 27th, Bobby Lashley will be going one-on-one with Bob Sapp. Now, that fight's taking place in Mississippi. Is that right?
Biloxi, Mississippi. Yep.
All right, and it is available on some pay-per-view outlets as well. Is that right?
Yes, it will. I'll have all the information. I don't have all the information now, but as soon as I get more information on all the details, it'll be on my website. It's fightbobby.com. Anybody's willing to come in there and sign up and be a part of my social network, because I'll give all the information, and I keep up with my Twitter and blogs and everything else. So.
All right, and we just started a Twitter page, so we'll have to link up so we can follow you and see how everything's going, Bobby.
Beautiful.
All right.
Bobby, thank you for coming on.
Before we let you go, Bobby, would you mind just giving us one quick plug for the show?
Yeah. Uh-oh, my son's starting to scream. Okay, what do you want me to say here?
Well, the name of the show is Hit the Ropes Radio. You could just say something. This is Bobby Lashley, and you're listening to Hit the Ropes Radio. That would be awesome.
Okay. This is Bobby Lashley, and you're listening to Hit the Ropes Radio.
Beautiful. Once again, Bobby Lashley, thanks so much for coming on. Good luck in your fight on June 27th. We wish you the best, man.
Thank you, man.
All right, take care.